Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish-kristyn. Today, we are going to have ourselves a little WIP and Chatty rant. What is a WIP and Chatty rant? You may be asking yourself. WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress, and a chatty rant is me chatting and ranting about the goings-on in my life over the past week or so. First, just want to mention that there was no intro music. We will get into that in a moment. But first, we are going to talk about what we are working with, and I have a little piece of happy mail. So exciting. This is an adorable Diamond Dots canvas that I got from the lovely Miss Rami over at Diamond Painting with Coco. It is called Per Pair. Love, love, love. I did try to attempt to take this to the ocean with us, and the setup was not good. So this is all I got done right here. And that was a struggle. I am using a pen from Jim's Handmade Pens on Etsy. This is a Bella Art Dana Cole multi-placer. This is a Bella Art Dana Cole tray. I have Alien Putty. It's already loaded. I won't need to reload, but you know, I just like to show it off. And let's see, I have my diamonds over here in these little bottles. I don't even have a case for them. I just threw them in a bag. Before we do the happy mail, if you are interested in the Pippy, the Crafty Peep release paper, the Halloween costumes version from Bee's Crafty Corner, I will have a link in the description box. I will list everything down there as well. This is one of the holographic ones. It's kind of hard to see with my overhead light. And then this is just the standard glossy. Love them both. And I just saw on her Facebook page that you can put in the notes to, if you want your release paper to be printed, you know, vertical instead of horizontal on certain sizes. She can do that. That's awesome. I just use it the one way, but you know, if you are like, I don't want to buy it because it's not going the right way, then she's got you covered. Also, the Google form for the latest and greatest Halloween. Oh, excuse me. I almost just like coughed and sneezed and burped all at the same time. The latest and greatest Pippy the Crafty Peep stickers. The costume Pippy. You get all 4. I almost said 4. It's been a day. 4 stickers, and I will mail them anywhere. You just have to fill out the form and put your address in correctly, you know, so they can get to you. All right, so there is that. So this this package has been around the world. This is from the Crafty Witch UK, and I will link her channel down below. She reached out to me in, I think, June and said that she was sending me something. And then, you know, life happens. I kind of forgot. And then she sent something and said, hey, did you ever get that? And I'm like, no, I did not. So I checked my P.O. box and I was like, yeah, I should have gotten here. It's been a month. But then I got a notice last week that said I had something to pick up. And it was there. So it was mailed the 11th of June and it is the 19th of August. So that's a long time. I did put some duct tape over just to, you know, protect addresses and whatnot. It did not come to speed up. That was all me. I tried to peel this off and then I ended up almost ripping the envelope and I was like, okay, you're a mess. So I'm going to open it over here just so I don't accidentally show off anybody's personal info. I guess I could have just used the scissors that are next to me, but it's not one of those days. It is not one of those days. Okay, I'm gonna go like that. And there's no sticky bits, so yes, okay, make sure I did not leave anything behind. No, that's just envelope. So this is her card. Look at that. That is so cute. Art and craft with a magical heart. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, that means, I don't know if that means she has a shop or not, but I'm going to look. I'll make sure. And then, oh, there's some stickers. I love stickers. 4th of July. Well, I guess, yeah, I probably can't really use those over in the UK, can you? Oh my gosh, look at the mailbox. And she's got stickers. Oh my gosh. Love, 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 love. I love that. That is so cute. Oh, that is so cute. I know, I keep saying cute. I can't come up with different words. Okay, and then there's a postcard. And look at that. Very cute. Oh my gosh, look. I wonder if, I bet you're supposed to color in the books or write in the name of the books that you've read. If not, that's what I'm going to do, because that is genius. And then some little other, okay, don't be doing that. Some little Alphonse Mucha stickers. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. I was so worried when I had to say, I didn't get anything. I'm really sorry, you know, because like it's my fault. But, you know, you don't want someone to send you something and then not get it because of the mail, blah, 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 all the jazz. Okay, let me rearrange, put the weight on this because this is going to move all over, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, here we go. So, diamond painting updates, then the music saga. I have gotten to the halfway mark on the Last Supper from Jaded Gem Shop. I will put in a picture of what it looks like. Wait, I need to make sure I'm actually, okay, yeah, that's slanty. Okay. I will put in a picture and show what that looks like. I did go about halfway through, like kind of like the middle of Jesus. Didn't cut Jesus in half or anything like that. But I kind of cut around him with the release paper, not the release paper, the plastic release, you know, the plastic. And then I will turn him over and start from the other side. So that's exciting. I thought it would take me longer, but it did not. And if I'm repeating information that I've already said in my last WIP&chat, I honestly don't know if I said that or not. Now you just really know that I did, in fact, do it. The Prisma cat from Erin's Diamond Addiction is also going well. I have almost another row done on that one. I'm not sure if I have a picture, so if I do, I'll put it up. And if I don't, well, then you'll see it on a different WIP&chat. I think there is still a sale going on. I think there was a sale through Labor Day, but I am not sure. You would have to check their Facebook page and all that jazz, because I do not know. And, okay. Then, what other one? Oh, and then the stained glass cross from Art and Soul. I finished the row that I was working on, and that is coming along well. I think there's probably maybe 2 release paper rows left on that one. And the ABs that I got from AliExpress are looking very nice, I must say. I was a little worried about square acrylic ABs, since I do not have good luck with square acrylic drills, but it's good. It's going great. A little too great, maybe. And I finished one of the little Kawaii Lunch Bunch canvases from Meow and Forever. I finished the pizza, and if I have a picture, I will put it up. If not, it's not there. And I started on the last one, and one of my cats got a little sick on the canvas. So we will not be finishing that one because I can't clean it. So technically, I'm done with that set. Not like how I wanted to be done with that set, but you know what? I can't do anything about it. So that is technically done, which is exciting because that means I technically have a finish, and I will take it because I feel like it's been a hot minute since I actually was able to finish something. And let's see. Oh, Art and Soul is having a sale until, I think, through Labor Day. If you buy 4 canvases, then 25% is automatically taken off your total. Yeah. So I made the mistake of, you know, just going on the website, as one does. And then my daughter saw me going on the website, and she wanted to look, and I managed to buy 5 canvases, and 4 of them were ones she wanted me to get. So it's not my fault. She enabled me. It's not my fault. That's the story that I am sticking with. I do not have enough of those in there. It just looks like such a small amount of diamonds, but I'm sure it's fine. What else? I did get the new, come on, alien putty, the Sunshine alien putty. That will be here this week. Very excited. I had my cart ready to go, except for the Sunshine, obviously. And so the second it showed up on the website, I boop, 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 click, 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 done. So it got real, whoa, jeez, dude. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon my time, and I had checked out by 2:01. Love when that happens, when you actually get the thing you want, you know, because I never have good luck with that kind of thing. I usually have some kind of error or, you know, malfunctions or something. That's excited. I'm excited for that. Let's see, any other, okay, I have too much, I have too much putty in my single placer end, so it's making a mess. And there's the table fold literally right there, which does not help me at all. It's fine. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, the stickers. I have been addressing envelopes. So right now I have 50 responses on the Google form, which is amazing and shocking. So that's good. I did have to go buy more international stamps because I thought I had some, but if I do, I don't know where they are. So made a quick little run to the post office before I had to drive to go pick up a child. So that was, you know, I mean, going to the post office is never fun unless you're picking up something. Anytime you go to the post office and spend money, it's just kind of like, it's depressing. But it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. I felt bad. There was a lady in there, and she was an Amazon driver, and she was trying to deliver something to, I think, somebody's P.O. box, and it said on the delivery thing that she needed the one-time passcode. And the lady at the post office kept saying, I don't have a one-time passcode. I don't know what one-time passcode you need. We don't have a passcode we give to anybody. And the lady, you know, the poor Amazon driver, you know, she's like, I don't know. It's saying I need a one-time passcode. And the post office lady's like, I don't know. I literally don't know what it's asking you. So the Amazon girl had to go outside, and she was talking to somebody on the phone. I'm like, yeah, that's got to be kind of frustrating because, you know, you're just trying to do your job. You're just trying to deliver the package, right? So no clue if she ever got that situated. Not my problem. Not my problem. But you know what is my problem? The fact that I uploaded a video to YouTube on, I think it was Saturday afternoon. And I've never gotten this notice before, but I uploaded, and as soon as it was done, I got an email and a notice on the YouTube like page, you know, for where you upload all your stuff, and it said that there was a copyright claim on my video. And I was like, what? What do you mean a copyright claim? That makes no sense, you know? And it said it was in the first 10 seconds. So I clicked on my video, and the only thing in the first 10 seconds is the music. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So it said that it was a sample, or the music was owned by, and it listed an artist, and it listed an album name or something, or a song name, and then it listed a company that is like a distribution company. I'm like, well, what the heck is this? So I did a little, put on my detective hat and did a little exploration of the YouTube creator site, and there's a song in the YouTube creator music area that uses that same little, tune. I don't even want to hum it because I don't need to be getting in trouble. That is in my video. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Because my husband, he made the song in GarageBand. Well, he said he used some, well, I don't know all the terms, but they have, they have certain things like, here's this thing and this thing, and you kind of take different parts and you merge them together, and, you can make something. Well, it was literally the exact same combination of loops for like a good 15-second clip, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I don't know if they came up with the same combination, or if this, and it didn't tell me when they put their music on the YouTube thing. So I don't know if this person is going around trying to, take other people's intro musics or whatever and then add them into a 6-minute song with a bunch of crap and call it their own, or if it's just a case of 2 people making something that sound, exactly the same. And it does say on GarageBand that you can make things and upload them to, YouTube and not have to worry about copyright and all that stuff. Yeah, so that was kind of stressful because it said that I was sharing my ad revenue with this other music creator that I was taking my music from. And I'm like, the hell you are. Now, granted, okay, I don't make a ton of money off of YouTube. I mean, I would say I've made maybe $200 total off of YouTube. So I'm not rolling in money, in YouTube money by any means. So if I had to share my, my revenue with someone, they ain't getting much. But it's the factor that I didn't take their music. I'm not using their music and trying to make money off of their music. So I filled out the dispute form, and it says, even if I turn my video to unmonetized, that person could still earn money off of my ad revenue because it's their song. And I'm like, what the heck? And I don't understand any of this crap. And Googling it gives you very, very mixed results. So I left it on, but I set it to be scheduled for later in September. And then I re-uploaded the video, which it'll be out on Friday. And I took the music out of the intro to see, and it didn't come up with the copyright thing, and it's never done that before. So I don't know, it's not a copyright strike, which is a lot different and a lot worse, but it still doesn't seem like something that should even be an issue. And so I guess now this person, I'm just going to say that the music owner, I'm going to use that term loosely, they can dismiss the claim by saying, oh yeah, no, this isn't, they didn't take this music, and then I will get all the ad revenue from that video. Or they can say, yeah, that is my stuff, and then I would have to pay them a portion of the ad revenue. So I don't know. Has anyone else ever dealt with this? Because I am just ready to just not have music at all. And I did ask in my Facebook group, thank you everybody who chimed in, and I did go to Pixabay, which has, free music. You can use it. I read the terms and the services. It says, you can have a Creative Commons licensing, blah, blah, blah. But then, if you go into some of the individual songs, it's not so cut and dry, because some of them have this little icon next to them, and that icon means that it's in the Google sphere, if you will. And if you use it in a video that is monetized, it will automatically flag it, and the person could say, oh, hey, I want a cut of your of your revenue. You know, and I mean, and I'm not making a bunch of money. It's not even that. It's more just I'm frustrated by the whole process. So then there's other songs that don't have that little thing. And it says in the thing that, you know, Creative Commons, blah, 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 blah. But once you try to monetize your videos, I think that's when things get a little bit more complicated. So some of the ones that didn't have that little symbol next to them, if you click on the song and you actually go into this description, there were a few songs that I was like, oh, I could take a little sample of this. But it was saying that if you monetize it, that they can, you know, they can take a cut. Or if you want, you can purchase a commercial license for the song. And you could make a donation to them, you know, like up to $100. And I don't really, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to pay someone for their hard work. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just looking for literally a 10-second clip of music that I kind of like, that isn't something that's in the YouTube app that's free that other channels may already be using, because I don't want somebody to go, oh my gosh, you're a diamond painter and you're using the same music intro as me. Like, that was the whole purpose of me trying not to use the free music in YouTube, because I didn't want to get accused of copying someone else's music, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I was just getting more and more and more frustrated and overwhelmed by the whole situation. Just, you know, I don't know what to do. So I'm just tempted to just, I don't know, go see somebody like who's sitting by a piano and just push a few keys and, you know, hum a few, like, this is my music. I'm going to do some crafts, crafty-ishkristyn. Don't sue me, please. You know, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. So if anybody has any expertise or knowledge about this, yeah, because the Pixabay situation, because it was saying, you know, every time you use one of the songs in a video, it could come up with that same copyright claim thing. And while it might be cleared, it's still just more crap you have to deal with. So yeah, I just, ugh. I'm like, I don't need this right before school starts. Absolutely freaking not. Then my panic goes to, okay, does that mean they're going to go backwards in all of my previous videos? Can they do that? I don't know. Because again, trying to search things on the internet, going on to Reddit, going on to different forums, it's a free-for-all. I mean, yeah. I left the internet more frustrated by that. So it's been 2 days, and I have not gotten a email from YouTube saying that, you know, the person has reviewed my claim and they're, you know, releasing the claim, or they're denying the claim, or they're accepting it, or I don't know. So anyways, so that was not how I wanted to start my Saturday off, because that was just kind of frustrating. I think it was Saturday. I don't think it was yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. So, yep. Anywho's. So there's that. So I don't know when the music will be back, or ever, or I don't know. I don't know. So, anywho's. So that's that frustration right there. I am doing the right. I really need to quit putting those back over there. Otherwise, I'm not going to know which bottle I took these diamonds out of. Granted, there's only how many colors? 14 or something? No, not even 14. So yeah, 14. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to figure out, but I don't need to have to exert any more brain power than humanly possible. So, anyways, next thing on Mr. Agenda. Oh yes, we went school shopping. Teenager was super easy. He did not want to try on pants. You know, don't blame him. I don't want to try on pants either. But we went to Old Navy, walked in. They had a wall of pants, and I had measured his waist at home, so I kind of knew-ish what waist size, maybe. But they didn't have his waist size. They only had like 29s, 30s, and up. So I was like, okay, just, you know, we know what waist size to get. So right now, let's focus on length. So he tried on a few different pairs of pants, and of course, the 30 lengths were, I mean, they're going to be high waters in less than a month. But the 32s were way too long. So that was annoying. And apparently Old Navy does not have pants that are in every inch, I almost said inch increments. So I did order him some online with the right waist size. And we ordered the 30 length, and I'm just really hoping that they don't shrink up a ton. I may just wash one pair when we get them and see if they shrink a ton, and if they do, then I may return the other ones and then try to get the 32s. I mean, I guess it's better to have them be a little bit long, because the way he's growing height-wise, it's only going to be a matter of time. Then we got shoes, so yay for the Vans store, and yay for their clearance section. Oh, I love the clearance section. So I got one pair of shoes for the next 3 sizes, because he doesn't want to go. And so I said, just pick one for this size, you know, then the next size and the next size. So we got a pair of 10.5s, a pair of 11s, and a pair of 11.5s. And hopefully that will keep us for, you know, half the year maybe. That'd be great. So after that, you know, I said, is there anything else you want to look at? Nope, I'm done. Like, do you want to go look at t-shirts somewhere? Nope, we can do that online. And I'm like, psh, all right. Yeah, so that was maybe, I don't know, 40 minutes, and we were done. I was pleased. I was very pleased. Next day was the tweenager, and that was not as cut and dry as the actual teenager, because she wants one of everything. You walk by a store and it's, I want to go in there. I want to get that. And it's like, no, thank you. We don't need a ton of junk. We have enough junk in our own home that I bet I could go open a drawer, and I bet I could go find a bunch of junk that we forgot we owned. So again, Old Navy. Got tons of pants, tons of shirts, tons of this, tons of that. You know, sweatshirts. It's not really winter coat season yet. Then we went to, where did we go? We went somewhere else. I honestly can't remember. Where did we go? Oh, we did go to a shoe store, not the Vans store. She does not like those. And she got 2 pairs of tennis shoes, and then a pair of boots, which I'm like, those are not gonna last. They have a heel on them, not like a high heel, but a definite heel, and it doesn't matter. And I know she's my kid because she's stubborn, but trying to explain that those are not going to be comfortable to wear all day. You're not going to be able to run in those. You're not going to be able to do XYZ in them. It's fine. I can wear them on non-gym days. I can, you know, like, okay, That's exactly how I was as a kid. I knew everything. The adults knew nothing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what? Fine. So this suede-ish pair of black boots. Yeah. We went out to dinner on, what day was it? I think it was Saturday. And she wanted to wear her new boots. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. You do that, sweetie. Yeah. She's like, oh, this is weird to walk. And I'm like, yeah, yes it is. Because, you know, she's not used to something going halfway up her leg and everything. And she's like, this is weird. I'm like, yeah, but you wanted those boots. So we'll see. We'll see how long they last. But she was, I let her get them. They were $25. So if they were, the ones she really wanted were like $70. And I was like, $70 for boots at the outlet mall? I think not. No, thank you. You know, I was like, nope, you can try them. $25. I told her, I said, I'm not buying another pair if these don't work out though. So if you would like another pair of boots, if these don't work out, then you can do some chores and you can earn the money for the boots. So, yep. And then let's see, we went to Claire's. That's right. We had when you get your ears pierced there, you get a few, you get free earrings for a year. So you get, I think it's an earring card of up to $17 for free, and you get a coupon in your email once a month. So we had one that we needed to use, so we did that. But of course, when you go somewhere like Claire's, you can't just get one thing. Oh, heavens, no. And I mean, because I won't let her get dangly earrings because she's still kind of new on the earring wearing front. And, you know, you got to be aware that you're wearing hoops or dangly earrings because you can get them caught on things very, very easy. And she is not a soft and gentle child. She is a rough and tumble. I mean, the amount of bruises on her legs and her arms, I'm just like, what do you do? Are you getting in fights somewhere that I don't know about? Because holy moly. But she's just rough. I mean, she'll flop down on the hardwood floors and my whole body just hurts listening to it. I'm like, oh God, ow, my knees. My knees hurt and I didn't even hit them on the ground. So we only left Claire's spending, I think, $20-something, which is not bad. We had to buy a necklace for a best friend necklace for a friend that I could not follow the story, but something about another friend stealing the friend's best friend pillow. And so we needed a new best friend necklace. And I'm like, okay, just pick up the necklace. I want to leave this mall because I'm mentally done with shopping. Mentally done. So that was almost 2 hours of mall time. And it's not even a big mall. It's an outlet mall, but it just, yeah. So that was over and done with. So now we just need to get supplies, you know, the paper, the pencils, the pens, the folders, that kind of thing. That is a trip to Walmart. That is an easy peasy lemon squeezy thing. That will be tomorrow. That will most certainly be tomorrow because like I gotta spread this kind of stuff out. I can't go one place and then another and another and another and another. But we are going to go and get our toenails done. She got a little gift certificate that I made up for her from my mom for Christmas. And it was for, you know, one pedicure and one, you know, sushi lunch. And we just kind of lost the gift certificate, and we found it, and I was like, we should probably do that before school starts. So it's going to be not sandal season anymore, and we're all going to have great looking toes. So it's fine. It will be just fine. I remember when I was like, you know, teenager, 20s, I would be horrified if I tried to wear sandals and had my toenail polish be, you know, chipped or, you know, coming off. It's like my toes have looked like crap all summer long, and I'm like, I don't even care. Maybe that's just like one of the perks of getting older, is that your standards kind of get low, not in a bad way, but you're just, I don't know, those kinds of things are just not as worrisome to you. Like, I'm not sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, I can't wear capri pants, I can't wear sandals because, you know, my toes don't look good. Like, okay, whatever. If someone is going to look that closely at my toes, then they can pay for me to go get my toes done. Or they can just mind their own business. Either way, that's their choice, not mine. Let's see, I did have to play a little bit of gas station chicken. Does anyone else do that with your gas in your car? Like, you kind of look at how much you have and think, okay, I should have enough. I should have enough. I should have enough. I had to drive my son to go meet a friend, and we meet, and it's like 50 miles away. And I was going to get gas, and I forgot. And I really didn't want to get gas, you know, out where I was, because I wanted to get home. And so I'm kind of watching the gas gauge thinking, okay, can I do it? Can I get there? Can I get there? Can I get there? And I had plenty of gas to spare. So then I was like, well, I got to go to the grocery store. I'm not going to get gas yet. Today I finally was like, I have to go pick him up. I should probably get gas before I go. And it's a good thing that I did, because my gas tank was very, very low. But, Washington is so bad with gas. I paid $57, I think it may have been more than $57 for 15 gallons of gas today, which just seems absolutely disgusting, because we have so many extra taxes on all of our stuff here that I don't remember what the gas tax is, but it just, our gas is so expensive for, it seems like no reason at all. I'm sure there's a reason. There's a tax, obviously. But I always like to embarrass the children and have them roll their eyes at me, because I'll say, oh my gosh, gas is so expensive. You know, back when I was first driving, and they're both like, oh God, Mom. Like, yeah, I know, but I have to do it. It's the parent right to do the, you know, back when I was your age, you know, I mean, but I remember the first year I started driving. That first year, and I think that would, what year would that have been? Like 1998 or something like that? Oof, I feel old now. They were having, it was, I forget, it wasn't called, what was it called? It was like a gas, there was a gas thing where it was the gas wars or something like that, where everybody wanted to have the cheapest gas, and there was a point where gas was like 90 something cents a gallon. Oh, it was glorious, because my car was it's like a sedan. It was a smaller, you know, like, it was a 2-door car, and I could fill up my gas tank for $10 easy. And I remember back in the you know, the gas wars, there was a time when my gas tank was almost completely empty, like fumes empty. And I went in, because I always used to prepay, because I didn't like trying to, you know, get the thing to go at the exact thing. And that's back when, you know, you paid for gas with, you know, cash. And I remember I prepaid, and I gave them $10, because I always did $10 worth of gas. And I I filled my gas tank up and it was full and I still had money left. And that had never happened before. And I was like, what do I do? And I think I had a friend with me and they're like, I have no idea. That's never happened to me before. And so I went in and I think they refunded me like 20 cents or something. But yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. Plus, there's no way I would pull out cash at a gas station in this day and age. No, thank you. I don't need to get robbed. Plus, I only go to the Costco gas station that's by our house. I do not trust any other gas station. And even when I was at Costco today, they had an employee going around and checking for card skimmers. And he's like, so sorry, just want to, do a check. And I was like, please do it, because I do not need to have my credit card information stolen. That sounds like how I don't want to spend an hour or two of my life. Thank you. So yeah. And Costco gas is cheaper than most of the other gas around us as well. I mean, granted, you have to have the Costco membership to get Costco gas, but we have the, what do you call it? Ooh, that got like super dark all of a sudden. We have the executive membership and I have the Costco Visa, so we basically earn money back on all of our purchases, and we do make sure to pay off our credit card every month. I do not let a balance linger on any of those, because then you just start paying interest, and then before you know it, your interest payment, the interest rate thing is jacking up your monthly payment, and then you're not even paying on the stuff that you just bought. It's just, ugh, been there, done that. And I will never try to get myself into credit card debt if I can help it, because that was no fun. I don't know how we got into credit card debt, but here we are. What else? Go in there. Okay, let's do little L. L. That's chunky L. Chunky L. See? Chunky L. And then my husband's work. Oh my gosh, I swear. I don't know how corporations function. And he's much more easygoing than I am when it comes to certain things. But they were doing this thing last week where it was, yeah, we have this big thing coming in and everybody needs to work overtime. Mandatory overtime. And I was like, what? What do you mean mandatory overtime? And he said, well, that means, that everybody has to stay 2 extra hours. And I said, well, what if you can't stay 2 hours? And he said, well, it's mandatory. And I said, how, though? I mean, and again, I don't know how places work and all that jazz. But it is a union. And I was like, how can the union allow people to have to work? And he said, well, I guess if you couldn't, you could probably, get out of it. But so it's mandatory overtime starting, tomorrow. Well, then he gets a call the next morning and they're like, never mind. We're not doing it. And it's like, what? But I already told people. People are already prepping for this. Nope. Then later, like 2 hours later, nope, never mind. Mandatory's back on. It's like, good God. Well, and the problem is that because they work the second shift, and so they come in at, I don't know, like 1 or 2 or something like that. Well, if the first shift has to work mandatory overtime and they have to stay 2 hours, they can't have the second shift workers coming in at their normal time because there isn't space for them to do the work. So they were going to make everybody come in 2 hours later, which would be, I don't know, like 3 p.m. and stay 2 hours later, which would mean that they would be getting off 2 hours later. Well, if you normally get off at, what is it, like 10 o'clock, let's say, but you have to start 2 hours later, so then you would be getting off at midnight. But if it's mandatory overtime, then you're not getting off until, 2 a.m. And I was like, yes, that's bull. You know what? Like, that's not fair. I mean, what about people who have, you know, kids who have to arrange childcare. Most people can't just the drop of a hat say, oh, I'm sorry, I need, excuse me, you know, babysitter or childcare center, I need to pick my child up at 2 a.m. Yeah, no, that don't work. Or what if, you know, it's like, you know, parents are here, parents are there, and I was like, no. And, you know, I'm getting outraged for, you know, all these people at work, and, you know, it's not really affecting me. I mean, I don't have a job because, you know, I stay home with the kids, and, you know, my mom lives with us, so it doesn't affect me like it would affect some families if both people were working full-time jobs. But I was outraged for them. So I don't know what they're doing this week, because it was, nope, no more overtime, but that could change. But they are potentially gonna have to deal with people striking, which I was like, oh. And he said, yeah, if that happens, I might have to go to first shift. I was like, what? Like, you know, we're so used to him going to work at the time he goes. So if he had to be to work at like 5 a.m., oh gosh, that would be so weird. That would be so weird. That would throw everything completely off. So hopefully not. Hopefully everybody comes to an agreement and all that jazz, but whoosh, just makes me like glad I'm not a business owner. I don't want to be in charge of people. I don't want to be in charge of scheduling and coordinating. Just no. I can barely be in charge of myself and my mom's appointments and kids and getting them back ready for school and all the emails and all the stuff now. It's like, fill out your forms, fill out your forms. It's like, oh, geez. It's starting. It's already starting. Oh my goodness. So I don't think I said this, but I hope everybody's doing well. My brain's a little scattered today just because this is filming normally. I'm filming normally. Definitely not normal. I'm filming later than normal. So I don't have my Dr. Pepper. I know. It's sparkling water, and if I could handle drinking caffeine past 4 o'clock, there would be a Dr. Pepper here, but I need to go to bed tonight, so I can't have the Dr. P. Yes. So all of that stuff with his work and the YouTube stuff, it's not really helping the anxiety at all. So I tried, and this is that's why sometimes I hate my own brain. I saw a video, and it was on YouTube, obviously, because that's pretty much all I watch. And it was about bonsai trees. And I thought, oh my gosh, that looks really cool, right? It was just this like little guy, and he was trimming his little bonsai, and I was like, that is awesome. I was like, maybe I need to take up bonsai, right? As one does. And I was like, well, where do I buy a bonsai tree? I don't even know, right? And how often do I get to trim the tree? Like once a week? Like that's cool. No, my gosh, no. So I went down the YouTube rabbit hole, as one does. And turns out, some people let their bonsai trees grow for years with an S. So they'll start them off as little tiny bushes and shrubs, and then just constantly be cutting it back, not letting anything, green blossom and flower. And I was like, oh. And then I watched this video where they were showing bonsai trees at some, I don't know, like championship or something. I'm sure it was called something different, but it was like a contest or something. And there was a bonsai tree there that it said was like 800 and something years old. And I was like, well, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to do bonsai, because I don't got 800 years to perfect my bonsai tree. But even then, I was like, I don't want to wait like 8 days for my bonsai tree to grow, let alone, 8 weeks or 8 months or 8 years. Like, no, I guess that's not going to be for me. And then, of course, my husband comes home after, the one day of mandatory overtime. And he's like, why are you still awake? And I'm watching this bonsai tree, and they're wrapping this tree to kind of bend the stem. And he's like, what the hell are you watching? And I was like, I don't know, but I really want to try it. And he's like, you are not allowed any more hobbies. I was like, yeah, I know. So, no bonsai trees for me. Unless you see a bonsai tree in the corner, and then you just, keep it to yourself. There is actually a bonsai place that's not far from our house. And I was like, ooh, they offer classes. That would be kind of cool. But, yeah. I would want to hack at that tree all the time. And so I don't think I could just let it sit there and grow and not mess with it. So, yeah. That is not the hobby for me. But has anybody ever had a bonsai tree or know somebody with a bonsai tree? Apparently, it is definitely an exercise in patience. So maybe I should get a bonsai tree, because then maybe I can grow a bonsai and at the same time grow some patience. I'd probably kill it though, because I'd forget to water it, because I'd have no emotional attachment to it, because I wouldn't be allowed to trim its little branches. And a lot of the bonsai trees that I saw that I liked, like the trees or the bush types that they were using for bonsais, are all toxic for cats. And knowing my cats, they would ruin it, and they would try to eat this stupid bonsai tree. So yeah, it's just not for me. I will say this: I've never done a diamond dots before. And these round drills are lovely. I always kind of thought, and I'm not throwing shade at diamond dots or anybody who likes diamond dots, but I always kind of thought diamond dots were I don't know about that. But I was like, I would definitely purchase another diamond dots kit, because they are going in so nicely. The grid is just perfectly sized. I mean, now I feel like I've been missing out. And I will say, the Art and Soul canvases, because I ordered 5 of them, 2 of them were round. I know, right? Shockers of all shockers. I've never tried one of their round kits. And so I picked one. Well, my daughter picked one, and I thought that might be okay in a round. And then there was a second one, and one of the options was round. I think it said round full crystals. Now, I don't know if that's the whole kit is crystals, or it's a full drill field and it's round, but it has crystals. Either way, we will figure it out. I'm excited for that one because it's very, very, very adorable. It will go nicely with another Art and Soul canvas that I've done. Okay, I missed that one. Seriously? You had to miss it. You just had to miss it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, we had a ginormous for us, probably not for some people, but thunder and lightning. I don't remember the last time we had lightning and thunder. This lightning was extreme. It was, my husband wanted to turn the lights down, and so we were watching it, and the thunder was super loud, and the power went out once for, a minute, just long enough to make everything have to, restart itself and all that garbage. But, yeah, it looks cool, but I don't know which is worse, in my opinion, the lightning or the thunder. The thunder is scary because it's like dark and kind of loud and you don't know where it's coming from, so you think it's gonna get you, or maybe that's just me. But the lightning is like, I mean, that could like strike you down, right? So I don't know, I get a little more scared with the lightning, I think. But we had that, and then later on my husband was watching something and I was like, what is that? And he goes, what do you mean? And I said, that. And he goes, oh, and he clicked on this video. And I did not know that there was a slapping competition for men. Who knew? It's, I think the guy who created like the Ultimate Fighting or something, or one of those, you know, fighting things. I don't know, he was on there. But it's basically, it's called Power Slap. Does anybody else have ever heard or seen this? I was mesmerized by the factor that these two grown men were slapping each other. And I was thinking like, oh yeah, slap. Like, you know, like, no. This was like a full body slap. I mean, this one guy, he got slapped and his face started bleeding because of like the intensity of the slap. I was like, what the heck? What is going on? And then they do like a slow motion and their face is like, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, like you can see all their facial muscles, like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it was, I couldn't stop watching. So yeah, Power Slap. Look it up. Or maybe don't, you know. I don't know. I don't like violence. I'm not a violent person. But it was like, I couldn't not watch it because it was so random. So yeah. Anyways, all right, let me zoom. Oh, that's zooming in. Zoom out a little bit. So here we go. This is where we are at. We got some adorable little kitty paws. The only thing that would make it cuter if you could see their little toe beans. I know they're there, so it's okay. Oh, here, and I have this weight on their face. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, the sun is shining right there. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I am going to let you guys go. If you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things. And I will see you guys again very, very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys.